When I got a call from Liberty, I said, you know, I was confirmed at First Presbyterian Church, Jamaica, Queens. You don't know where Queens is, it's in New York. First Presbyterian, and I said, do you have that certificate and do you have that picture? Are they going to put it up? Because I actually sent it. But, I was a brat. I was a terrible brat, actually. But, you know, I used to love going to Sunday school. People don't know this about Trump. They think, oh, Trump, you know, Trump. But the truth is, I went to Sunday school. And I loved going to Sunday school. And I did for years. And First Presbyterian Church, which is one of the oldest in the country, was just a great place. And I learned a lot. And I learned about God. And that was probably the greatest thing I've ever learned. Forget all the business stuff. When I was asked to speak, I said, you want me to speak? You know, these are, in many cases, young people that are going and they want to conquer the world and do well. Or do you want me to talk politics? And they said, well, maybe you talk about success, but you could mention a little bit about politics. Well, let's start by saying that our country is in serious trouble. It's in serious trouble. We have 17 trillion in debt. We have a real unemployment of 21%. Forget the 8.2% nonsense. The real number is 21%. You know, the numbers are such that you can't read them anymore. When you're looking for a job and then you give up, they take you off the unemployed and your number doesn't show up. So we're anywhere from 16 to 21%. The world is laughing at us. We're like a bunch of patsies. China is taking advantage of us like nobody has ever done before. China, I sold an apartment recently for $53 million in a building in New York. And a great building. All my buildings are great. To a Chinese gentleman who, in all fairness, I'm not knocking Chinese leadership. If you can get away with it, get away with it. But he said, how do we get away with this? He actually is asking me, how do we get away with it? Our leaders don't get it. Let me give you a little example. The Olympics. We wanted to get the Olympics in Chicago. Now, the President of the United States makes a trip to Europe on Air Force One. Trip must have cost probably $10 million if you knew what these planes cost with all the security. He goes there to make the case that the Olympics should come to the United States. This is called amateur hour. He gets an audience and he leaves. So I say to myself, oh, we've got the Olympics, it's done. Because no president of the United States would have ever gone to Europe and made such a big deal unless he got or had a wink and a nod, meaning you come here, you're getting it. Not only didn't we get it, we came in 4th place. Now think of this. This is the way our country is run. We are losing our jobs and our manufacturing to other places. You know, we talk about Apple. Everyone's talking about Apple. And Apple's wonderful. But they don't make their product here. They make it mostly in China. So what are we gaining? You know, we're not gaining. They make the product. Why can't we make computers? Why can't we make cell phones? Why can't we make the iPhone in this country? We should be doing it here. We just seem to have lost our edge. And now we're in a position that unless things take place and take place fast, we are going to be, for many, many years to come, in serious trouble to the point that I don't know that you can really come back.